The Journey of the Sun Mother, a tale from Australia. Long, long ago, it was dark all across the world. Nothing moved. Everything was silent. In a cave deep under the dry ground, the Sun Mother was sleeping. She had been asleep ever since the world began. Her dreams were peaceful and her breathing was slow. One day, the Sun Mother gently woke up. As she opened her eyes, light like sunbeams shone from them. It lit up the dark corners of the cave. The Sun Mother stepped out of the cave and stretched. Light from her eyes spread out over the land. She breathed deeply and a little breeze blew across the land. "Waking up feels good," she said. The Sun Mother began walking. As she walked, the light from her eyes grew brighter. Where the light touched the land, seeds felt heat and sprouted. Soon, there was a trail of grass, flowers, trees, and bushes growing behind her. She walked all across the land until it was covered with plants. "All these plants will need water to stay alive," said the Sun Mother. She went back to the cave, far below the ground. There, she found snakes sleeping deeply. She woke them up. The snakes began slithering and sliding out of the cave. They moved across the land. As they slid along, they made streams and rivers. The rivers gave water to the grass, flowers, trees, and bushes. Soon, fish and other water creatures came to life in the rivers. Then the Sun Mother woke up all the other sleeping creatures. There were all kinds of animals. There were furry kangaroos and birds with feathers. There were slimy worms and scaly lizards. There were crawling insects and hopping frogs. Sleepily, the animals opened their eyes when they felt the warm light from the Sun Mother. The animals found places to make their homes. Some climbed into the trees. Some lived on the ground. Some made holes in the sand. The animals worked hard, finding food and raising their young. They all lived beneath the Sun Mother's light. Time went by, and the Sun Mother saw that the animals were getting tired. She realized that if she stayed on Earth all the time, it would always be light. The animals would have no time to rest, and neither would she. So one day, she traveled far across the sky to the west. When she was out of sight of the animals, she stopped. She used clouds to make a bed and lay down to sleep. The animals did not know what had happened. Without the light from the Sun Mother's eyes, the world was dark again. The animals were afraid. It seemed like a very long time before the sky began to glow once more. The Sun Mother had returned to the east. There, she was rising into the sky with her golden rays. The animals were glad. She had not left them forever. They began their daily work. "This is a good thing," said the Sun Mother. "I will go on my journey across the sky every day. When I grow tired, I will sleep. Then the animals can rest, too." So each day she traveled again to the west and sank down into her bed. After a while, the animals became used to her journey. They were no longer frightened when she went away at dusk. They knew that she would always return and bring a new morning. And that is how the journey of the Sun Mother brought day and night to the world.